Hey everyone. Damn. If you're new to this channel, I'm dropping out of my PhD in 6 months, June 2024. And my goal is to reach 5,000 in passive income, but I really don't know. I don't have a detailed plan on how to get there. And so for the past 14 days, I've been building a project management system. I have lots of projects and it was getting to the point where they were just bursting at the seams, and I really need something to help me manage everything that's going on in my life, because although I am dropping out, I am staying in school for another 6 months to really ease the transition and also help the healthcare project that I was participating in. And yeah, so there's lots of projects and I really need to wrap my mind around all the different things that I need to do at any one day and over the next 6 months. And so the past 14 days I've been working on and finished a project management system that's inspired by getting things done. If you want more insight on that, there's going to be a YouTube video I'm going to make shortly today. In fact, we're probably going to script it in this video or maybe in the next video later today. And you can also view the previous video from today. I go over that a little bit, or you can just watch all the other 14 videos I made during the past 14 days, and that also gives a lot of context behind it. And then there's also a GitHub link that is linked on my previous video. So anyways, the point of this video is really to have more of like a candid planning, behind the scenes perspective, because although I am showing some of the more interesting parts, I do aim to show some of the more interesting parts of my journey. For example, studying machine learning articles, or building apps in public, or setting up an Obsidian vault. There's also the aspects of making decisions behind the scene and organizing your time, because I only have 6 months to drop out and I don't know where that's going to lead. Maybe I need to take a job somewhere temporarily, or maybe I'm able to get my feet under me before then and find a way to support me and my wife. But yeah, this is sort of the admin or the logistic planning aspect of things. So I just finished that system, and now I need to organize all these different things in my inbox that I've had accumulating while I was working on the system, different thoughts that came up and other things. Then I want to record a video about the system. And so this one's going to be more, this recorded video is going to be less of a build in public and more of a look at my system. And this is how you use it. So more of like a promotional but also informational video. And then after that, I want to connect. I need to ground myself in things that I've been neglecting, so I don't let those parts continue to overgrow. And and then after that, make posts about the system to Reddit, on GTD, productivity. So right now, the hardest part about starting a YouTube channel, I think, is really finding your audience and getting those first few initial subscribers. I've had to scrape like hell to just get 10, and to be frank, like 2 of those subscribers are me, so or myself. I might explain that strategy in a future video where I'm talking more specifically on growing a YouTube. But short tip is I created a YouTube channel where I'm just exploring people that similar channels in my niche. So channels about getting rich, channels about building. It could be anything in entrepreneurship. It could be a sweaty startup or it could be a tech startup. And building in public. So everything that's in my niche. And that's sort of the only, when I'm taking notes, when I'm just watching videos for entertainment, not necessarily entertainment, but watching those videos in my niche, I always use that YouTube channel. And I started it like this month. It wasn't even something I've had to plan out a few months in advance. And then from there, I also had it watch some of the videos that I've made. And so I think in that way, it can push the algorithm, or it can guide the algorithm towards other people that watch those other videos that I watched. Now some of my videos will show up in their explore page. That's what I think. I don't know if that's ultimately what's going to get the ball rolling, but it's a strategy that I'm throwing everything at the problem and seeing what sticks. So anyways, make posts on these two Reddits, and always marketing. Make Twitter post, make Instagram post. Okay, no, yeah. Okay, actually, let's rephrase this. Post to Instagram and TikTok. So Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, I'm gonna be efficient. Just make one video. Make a 1 minute video to post to Twitter or TikTok. So this officially closes a chapter on Obsidian, but not necessarily the YouTube chapter, but more of like from an admin, from my perspective. This is what I need to do to close off Obsidian. Get to this point. Then, so let's actually make this a little bit more specific. Brainstorm about areas that I have been neglecting. So this includes grant meeting on January 3rd. What was it? The radiology report generation project. Some things I need to go do. Some things I need to do for that project. Scanning wound models for, well, I don't even need to go there. Sending message to team about weekly, I don't want weekly meetings, bi-weekly. The team wasn't as productive last quarter with bi-weekly meetings, but I mean, I was busy as well, so maybe weekly meetings will hold more people accountable and hold myself accountable. Finances. Anything else? So there's probably other things I need to think about and plan out. So this is mostly just soft scheduling, or we're doing right now. So finances, for example, I have, I'm able to pay off some of the loans that small loans, like $100, $200. make system, record decision. Yeah. So at that point, then I'm going to go into the next chapter, which is making my decision about dropping out and really finalize it. And then at that point, once I've made that decision, I will have sort of ironed out the system enough for myself. So then just refine it just a little bit more, make it something other people can use. So probably like a template on GitHub, and make a video about it. And then market that. Market dropping out video. We'll just start saying it's a placeholder. It's a placeholder. So we can clear that. Live ops. How do we approach this? Because there's lots of things here. So, data view. I think I have an idea. Was it stack tabs, Control S? Oh, Control. So, data view. We're at community plugins. Not quite what I wanted, but let's go with it. And data view. So this is just my notes. I'll just stick it at the end. I'll just copy the whole, what did I do? The whole thing. DB folder. What's wrong with it? There we go. Metadata menu. Shift tab. Nice. Tasks. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to do, and I did end up finishing it. Template, workspaces plus, yeah, so all those I finished. And then comparison, so this is actually important. I don't quite know where to put this. This, don't need this. And then maybe what I'll do is of the data and project management plugins, view this file. comparison. What's up with this note? Oh, because I see. So this is my comparison. We'll leave that in here. So setup, this was my previous tasks. It's essentially like a project, but instead of setting up the actual project, just breaking it down to a bunch of tasks. And this was for project management vault. Organize existing, yeah. So what should I do with this? What is this? Database folder. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'll need it. And to explore in future. Oh, perfect. So let's see. Here, what we'll do is remainder nominees, explore in future. So we have start here, personal note. Plugins to explore in future. Yeah, so that takes us there. Nice. So I added that, explore, community plugins in the future heading. Yep. Yeah, so that's covered there. And Canvas is covered in the future as well. Now, organize existing. And then I also need two. So that's done. Markets make. post YouTube. Make sure to post on Twitter, Insta, TikTok. So that's that. And then after that, make a post about my plan to reach. What I like about this sort of approach is I'm ultimately going to get 5,000 a month. Like, even if YouTube doesn't work out, I'm going to get there. But because I'm very thorough, like every video I make, I know I'm not just bullshitting and just talking bullshit for the whole video, that I'm gonna get views along the way. And so not only do I get the extra attention to help just build up even more momentum, I can also lost my train of thought. So I get the attention to build up momentum. I'm also just doing what I need to do. Like, I'm showing these videos and actually working on what I need to do next. I'm not like showing one thing and then going back and undoing my steps and doing something else. And then in general, I like being able to show people how to save a few extra steps in their life. I mean, I would have wanted that when I was younger. Yeah. So what's my plan to reach plus video? Think about how to increase interaction with other similar communities. Watch how they... Oh, gotcha. This is the other tricky thing. When you're sort of on a train, how do you just plan your stops? Because right now I'm kind of in a go. So every day I just make a video, post it. Make a video, post it. But then also, what extra things should I do to get the ball rolling faster? And so one of the things that I'm sort of wondering is, when do I take a small break and learn? When's a good time to take a small break and learn? And so that would just be, instead of, for example, spending time planning or working on an app, taking time and exploring videos about how people grew their channel, how people increased engagement, that sort of thing. So let's see. Those were all done. Pinned commands. What are properties? Damn, got a lot of that done. I have a lot of that down in my mind after all the building that I did. So everything that I just crossed off, I understood. Okay, so I'll just probably close everything else and just think about this. Maybe open up another inbox. Control S. So Minesweep is a weekly thing, reviewing. This would be basically review weekly template. Review someday maybe. Review soft schedules. Going over the projects and goals, cleaning up, reviewing progress. So all of this is what I would add as part of a weekly review. So that's probably things we're gonna flesh out a little bit more in the future. But for now, template week. We'll just have it as a list. Individual. Yeah, so we finished that. Weight was put on back burner. Someday maybe we have a table. Cool, so now we got down to the sort of things that I'm gonna need to think about a little bit more. We're at 27 minutes. Well, I mean, I've been working for the previous hour before this video. I'll take a short break, come back to this. Yeah, because all these are very distinct, but they all need to be put in a place that I can trust. I will come back to and really not neglect it in the future, which does take some thought. So I'll be back. All right, we're back. Took a really long break, well deserved, but time to get started again. So, lights. Let's put on lights first. No. How does that look? Is this weird? Sure, let's try it. Let's see. Okay. So this is our main task. Think about, so where do we want that to go? Currently, we're organizing the inbox, which we should finish soon. Then we want to record a video about the system. Brainstorm about ideas that I've been neglecting. Okay, so let's think about this. I'll probably also ask ChatGPT, but these are tasks that I need to do. I need to get out the way so I can move on with making videos that I'll be making for the next many months until I reach 5K per month. So these are all steps I need to get out the way. And the only thing that's holding me back just a little bit is that I'm still in school and I'm TAing, so that takes however many hours a week that takes. And then also that I really need to get the ball rolling with YouTube, so I'm doing a lot more marketing. I'm not a lot more, and I wouldn't say as much marketing as I am building, but I don't want to get to the point where all I'm doing is marketing and no building. So let's put this after. Increase watch YouTube Udemy courses, watch videos on YouTube, journal down my top thoughts. And so here I actually have some ideas about narrow down best usage of TikTok, was Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. Specifically, I want to just create content that can transfer across social media. So for example, if I create a short, I want to be able to post that on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, and Instagram, maybe Facebook. Then when I'm streaming, I want to be able to do that on YouTube and Twitch. For example, shorts go where, how to stream to at once, explore other YouTubes in my how to thumbnails. What about like film quality? Better camera, better background. So I need to figure all that out. To increase organically. So there's that. And then, yes, this is gonna be a little bit complicated. So probably in parallel to all this, nice, record video. I'm not sure how to write this, but brainstorm about ideas I have been neglecting and make to organize existing efforts. Yeah, so I'll just put that into the brainstorming. What else is left to do? So all of these are reoccurring. And that goes into the brainstorming. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, so that's also recurring. Between startups, folder file structure, and maybe third. Boom, boom, boom. Where would this go? So this is suggesting that if you haven't watched previous streams or videos, I have a folder structure that follows how a startup folder structure should look for my research. And what I noticed was in the way that I set up my project structure in this vault, it's good for efforts. However, some efforts, such as apps, I want it to be a startup. But as is, currently efforts are more like how do you say, like, it doesn't quite encapsulate sort of efforts, how do you say? So like an app that's meant to be a startup is so much larger than an effort in many ways, because you're gonna need multiple people, there's collaboration. So I guess that exploring that relationship of, in those cases, do we still use Obsidian? What's gonna go on now, or what's gonna go on there if we have efforts that involve multiple people? So let's think. Just start here from the top. So that's in my to do in the future. Update notes. Oh yeah, so this is all in the future. Command center, start here. Find 2 backup options, backup schedule. Where can I put these? Find 2 other backup options. Backup schedule. I'll actually put these here. I was going to put them in the waiting folder. However, backup schedule is recurring, and before that I need to find other backup options. Okay, so this is more of a waiting. But yeah, because it involves a little bit more thought than a single task. But it's not important right now. Someday maybe. So, let's just make a copy. And live ops, projects, priority, let's just say 3, start, added, today, review, live ops. Description. Currently I have a brief idea of conduct a weekly review, but be clear on thought into it. But I would like to be, I also want to see what else I should have. What does GTD have on reviewing? And so 50,000 foot review is 50,000 foot level is just what are the different, it's just me trying to find out what are the different areas that I can think about my life and see if they're useful, because sometimes it's just it can feel like fluff, like not useful. It seems useful, but in practicality, often things that are vague like that can be they can hinder your progress. So I want to put some thought into that. But first, let's work through a bunch of stuff that we need to work through. So this is also part of the future. Meta vault structuring. Random note can help explore files, but this if archive is kept in the same vault as. So I'm not sure what I meant by that, but I think I understand what it's going for. But I think I already addressed it in the note-taking to-do I had. And these are all on the future. Enhancing productivity. So start here. Notes on taking. Should I use Vim? Explore Mac hotkeys. And explore Apple shortcuts. Okay, so now we have a bunch of recurring tasks. Let's see what's super important. So, walking or dancing with my wife, that's something I want to set up. Backing up. I actually want to do this soon. Physical, no. Weekly dates. Yeah, let's add this. Clean. Sunday's me. Yeah, should add this to my schedule. need to hold up my end on cleaning. Disinfect toothbrush. It's okay for now. Wash, scrub. It's okay for now. Replace toothbrush, that's fine. Backup hard drive. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe monthly come back to effort to make sure it fits, broader or more specific. I think I sort of have that in. Backup schedule, find 2 other backup options. So all of this is reoccurring, which they're not necessarily all related. They're not all necessarily related, but to break them up, it's kind of a hassle. So let's see, we have inbox, someday maybe. Or we could take the time and set up the projects, but we got quite a bit to do already. This is stuff we'll come back to. So where is best for that? Let me deal with this. So make a video. Brainstorm about things I've been neglecting. So I would say all this is stuff yep. Now all this, do I just inbox it? I think I'll inbox it. It's not pretty, but you gotta roll with it. So think about a relationship between, so this would actually, I think, just mean the future. So future, is it here? Oh yeah. Lots of things actually for future enhancements. Okay. So I would say that's good enough inbox for now. I have to come back to this Actually, let's track it in someday maybe. Let's not be lazy. Make a copy. Priority start maybe sometime in February. Added today, review, let's say mid-February. Life ops. And where did I put them? In the inbox, which is right here. set up projects or way to deal with these. So that's perfect. Check organize inbox. Okay, now actually before I even go on to anything else, I'm gonna organize all my other inboxes. They've just been piling up. For example, my downloads folder, inboxes. Okay, I have to uncheck that one. See, this is why this system is nice, cause go not there. Go start here. These are all the inboxes I need to check. So toggle bullets. So I've finished Obsidian inbox. Now I need to do all these other ones. What was it? Option? No. Control. Nope. There we go. And I won't be sharing my screen for that, so let's see. Yeah, this works. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and we'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so let's just work now. Clean up inboxes and then I'll share screen again. Abs- yeah. So I just finished cleaning my desktop email inbox. Now I need to clean or pull my bookmarks from Firefox, put those into like a note or into my inbox, my downloads folder, my notes, files on my phone, and then photos. haven't cleaned my downloads folder in an entire quarter. So it's just been steadily racking up so many files.
I found this new confidence.
This might actually take longer than I expected, so I think I'll stop recording. Just work offline. But yeah, I'm still cleaning up inboxes. In particular, my downloads inbox, but just screenshots and other random stuff. There's 100 things left, and each sort of has its own direction. So I think I'll pause the record, finish up cleaning my downloads, clean up my notes, and then I'll start recording again. And I think actually after, let's see. So after I finish up cleaning my inboxes, I'm going to brainstorm first. What was that? What did I do? All of this. Yeah, so just brainstorm, get those things off of my mind, and then go back to working on YouTube and stuff. Okay, so I'll just pause it instead of ending the recording.